Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays The Binding of Isaac Antibirth. We're gonna play as Eden today because I like Eden. Some of the other characters, I don't dislike them, but they intimidate me a little. KK0160JM, but we are of course going to try some alt path shenanigans. I love parts of this run. Rate of fire, love it. Having a guppy item, love it. 3 flies per room. John Lovitz. A little not super stoked about 2.92 damage, although I'll say having a rate of fire that's like 30% better than average probably compensates for our damage being like 30% worse than an average start. So I'm not gonna say that's John Lovitz. Alright, but that's like still pretty okay. The whole point of this is the run's going, it's off to an okay start. Certainly love it! Okay, I'm gonna stop with that before I unironically create an unironic meme out of irony. What we are going to do is just try to get this deal with the devil right off the bat. Then we're gonna actually get... don't we artificially, like, create 1 extra floor? Or at least 1 extra item room and boss room by doing, an XL floor and then going down to the downpour? So we get consolation prize, which has given us money... and also range. So that's pretty bad, but the money might make it worthwhile. Well, I mean, it's gonna have to make it worthwhile because we're already, you know, like we already took it, so don't really have too much choice in the matter. And then we'll take a spade ball, and our deal with the devil is, we could probably become guppy immediately. It didn't even kill us, which is surprising to me, but yeah, straight up, we are guppy on the first floor. Look, how do I feel about that? I'd say I'd Jennifer Blank Hewitt, if you know what I mean. Oh, I'd blank her. She's a respected actress. You should be ashamed of yourself. That kind of slander and libel or whatever it is. Obviously, this run right now is looking pretty ridiculous. Is this what it takes for NL to win an Antibirth run? Maybe so. I am not ashamed. To become guppy on the first floor is a very, very unusual thing. If we become guppy on, like, the 3rd floor, I think you have a case to be like, NL, that's not fair. You're getting way too strong, way too fast. If you become guppy on the 1st floor, you just have to go, that's incredible. I can't even be mad. I'm just impressed. Other items were decent, at least. You know, I'm not disappointed to get Little Steven or... what did we get from our other room? The attack fly? Yeah, the attack fly is also fine. And then in going down to the next floor, we're going to be on the downpour 1, I think, which means that effectively we should get 1 extra item room. Like the cellar item room, the 2nd cellar item room shouldn't have even existed. So that was just a bonus for us. Same with the boss room, and that boss room, well, was easy, and it gave us speedball, which is all right. This is a disgustingly overpowered run already. Will it remain so? I guess only time will tell. What are you asking me to know the future here? What do you think? I'm some kind of Leonardo da Vinci or something? See, the joke is that I got Leonardo da Vinci confused with Nostradamus. I was incorrect, by the way. I'm a big enough man to admit 1 out of the every 10 times I'm wrong. And we are... on the downpour 2. So we didn't get to cheese an extra floor or an extra item room into the game, unfortunately, but... wonder why. Anyway, wonder what the optics are on trying to go to a curse room when you have almost no HP and you're already guppy. It ended up working out for us there, so, you know, I don't even know what that means. What are the optics? Does that mean how people see your actions? I believe. I wonder, do you see it as a good idea to go to the curse room? I think it's still a good idea if you can fly, which we obviously can, so. Just because it worked doesn't mean it was right, but it doesn't mean it was wrong. Certainly makes it easier on us. So having the knife piece, oh my lord. I am gonna take missing poster only because this is like a rebirth item that I still don't fully understand the use of. It's like, if you die on a self-sacrifice room with the missing poster, you come back as the lost. I don't want to be the lost, but perhaps I could respawn as the lost in like an exceptionally dire situation to make something happen. I took Scorpio, but that's just because I'm boring. I think, to be honest with you, that Boiled Baby is a pretty decent familiar. So if you end up going with Boiled Baby on our seed here, which is KK0160JM, I wouldn't say that you're in the wrong, to be honest with you. It doesn't aim, but it doesn't really matter that it doesn't aim because it does so much damage as well. I want to test something out here, actually. I'm going to suboptimally use the Devil card on a boss that's probably not going to be as difficult as the bosses we're going to face, like, on the mines. And my reasoning for this is I want to see if it gives us the extra Devil chance that Book of Belial does. It does not. Or at least it doesn't say that it does. Dude, honestly, Wormwood is a annoying boss as well. Maybe I shouldn't be acting like it's a mistake to use this on Wormwood, although being able to fly is going to make this easier. Oh, very nearly got hit there. That's okay. Okay. We did get a deal with the Devil. We can't cheese this as easily as you used to be able to cheese it. Like, I don't think Mom's Knife is the right calls. I think you take Sack Dagger. I think you take... Oh, they almost didn't want me to take Pentagram. We're going to take Pentagram and Sack Dagger. Our damage is good. Rate of fire is good. Sack Dagger is good. We're headed down to the next floor. Our ability to resist Mom's Knife, also good. That was not a selfless decision. Mom's Knife plus Guppy isn't a good combination most of the time. So, it's not necessarily bad, but it's not that good. This is an ideal floor to face Krampus, actually. Although I am not going to take Krampus's head. I will take Guppy's collar. I don't really know how deep we can go on the Guppy. Well, I guess I know exactly how deep we can go on the Guppy train. We can get all of the Guppy items. Where is our knife piece? There it is back. Sometimes I tunnel vision and I, like, selectively filter out the fact that the handle is there. So, basically for right now, this is as close as a run comes to having no worries whatsoever. It is losable. It's very unlikely with the number of lives we have, but it is losable in an imaginable fashion. But we're in this position right now where we could fuck around, like, for 10 floors and still be fine. You know, we have 9 to infinity lives, depending on how Guppy's collar manifests itself for us. We're doing a ton of damage very, very quickly. We are doing poison damage on that damage. Oh, we probably should not just walk into fires. That wasn't laziness, that's just idiocy. Book of Despair for a Tears upgrade? We gotta stick with the flies. So why didn't I take Lazrags? I don't know. In my brain, maybe I thought the bookworm could still exist. Just a little Isaac's fork. What's the lore of that room? There's no lore. I just lost my fork. You know that song, On Top of Spaghetti All Covered in Cheese? That's the lore of that room. Stars card. Stars card is our way out of boss rush, which we actually have a very conceivable chance of getting to on this run. Certainly the shop is valuable too. Keep in mind... Well, first off, I'm going to take Birthright. I don't even know what it does for you as Eden. Apparently, it gave us Black Candle. It gives you one more random item. That's beautiful. Just when I thought I couldn't be buoyed on a run where I'm playing badly by any more charity from the game engine, goes and does something like that. But remember, to get down to the next floor, we are going to need 2 Spirit Hearts. Not the next floor, but the floor after this one, which should be the next one. On the floor after this one, we need 2 disposable Spirit Hearts to give away. We could kill ourselves to do so and respawn with 1 HP. That's fine, and may actually be what has to happen in order to make that work. But we have to at least have 2 Spirit Hearts, because if we die and come back, we're going to come back with 1 Red Heart. So that won't be good enough. We need to have the Spirit Hearts to work with here. And actually, now that I think about it, it doesn't have to be the next floor. It could be 1 floor after, although we'd rather have the choice of items, of course. As I've talked about maybe infinity times while playing Antibirth. Good stuff, good stuff. 1 more wave, probably. These guys are some of the more annoying enemies. Specifically, the flies that spawn fires are super annoying. We've already seen our deal with the Devil. In fact, we're already done with the whole fucking floor. That's amazing to me. We don't want Krampus's head. We do want to leave. This floor, we need HP. Well, we need Spirit Heart specifically. In fact, if we could just find the boss right away, that would be for the best. Magician, not particularly strong. It feels weird to say because I'm like so incredibly biased right now, but this is the kind of Antibirth run I love right here. Who doesn't love a run where they just give you the keys to the kingdom on the very first floor? Mind you, young man. That's what that voice conjured for me. It's like an old, like 1920s British woman being very mad at the youth of the nation. The youth of the empire, I guess. Mind you, what I was gonna say, young man, statistically speaking, is that I had to not take damage in order to make that happen. Is that an amazing, unbelievably good, you know, thing that we did? I don't think so, no. It didn't take incredible play to make that happen. At the same time, it didn't happen without any input of my own, so I'll take credit where credit is due. Just looking for some tinted rocks. If we can, even if it takes us down to 0 HP and kills us, which is not even possible, given the way that the order of this will work, I think I would very much like to go down right away. If you can give me 2 Spirit Hearts out of one of these, okay, deal with the devil. Don't even know what. Oh wait, I do know this is the Oculus Rift. I can't take it right now, unfortunately, because if I do, I will probably die and lose my Spirit Heart. I'm always confused about how devil deals work in Antibirth. So we're gonna abstain from that now. So what's our contingency plan if we have 1 or 0 Spirit Hearts when we kill this boss? Well, I think we are gonna go, quote unquote, all in. So we're gonna give our Spirit Heart if we have one, go to the curse room, go to the shop. See what's up there. This guy may very well hit us. Stranger things have happened. Oh, come on. The flies are so close to finishing the job. He's done. Beautiful. Great item. Growth hormones is awesome. We did get a deal with the devil again. Tell you what, you know, if you want to, you took my 1 Spirit Heart. I'll take Oculus Rift. It'll kill us. It costs us a life. We come back with exactly the same amount of HP. So, these are the controllable tiers, aren't they? Oh, no. These are the ones that create the sweet portals, which I'm now just realizing. I talked about the item we had last run as if it was Oculus Rift, and it was not Oculus Rift. So, that's my bad. What we will do is, well, you could look for a secret room as well. This could solve our problems pretty easily right here. Come on. It's worth the check. 1 Spirit Heart. 2 speed ups. Oh, but NL, how are you going to get out of this situation? Oh, this guy thought of everything. We're going to take that anyway, though. The more Spirit Hearts, the merrier. All right. So we lost our get out of jail free card for boss rush, but we're effectively 2 minutes ahead of schedule, 1 floor deeper than normal. You know, or basically, despite paying a little extra cost, despite doing the 100-meter dash 10 meters back of Usain Bolt, we're back on track to compete with him here and maybe get a chance at boss rush. So, gonna go down to the mausoleum. I'm just a notch in your bedpost and you're just a line in a song. You know, Fall Out Boy. Are Fall Out Boy cool? I can't remember. They were temporarily cool. Oh, there's our get out of jail free card again. They were temporarily cool in like 2004. And then it became like, if you like real music, you won't like Fall Out Boy. And then like, I feel like all those people died, myself included. And now, Fall Out Boy's cool? Or is Fall Out Boy not cool because that Remember Me for Centuries song was in ESPN ads? I can't remember. I'm not, again, when it comes to music, listen to whatever you want to listen to. As long as you use your turn signals, you're a fucking saint as far as I'm concerned. And I mean that sincerely. Nick and I had a conversation on the NLSS like a couple months ago. And I was like, Nick, when you were 16, how did you know if somebody was cool? And after a little poking and prodding, he said what I wanted him to say. Which was, and it's the truth, that, you know, when you're young, you go, hey, what movies do you like? What music do you like? We bond over that, right? Oh, you like Radiohead? Me too. You know, just you, me, and, you know, 900 million other people. It doesn't mean that it's bad to like Radiohead. Of course, Radiohead is amazing, but I'm just saying, there's other more narrow criteria to judge people on. Do you wait for the walk sign to come on before you start crossing the street. You might be saying, NL, not another jaywalking rant. It's not another jaywalking rant. What it is, you know, you're waiting for a light to change so that you can cross the street. You know that the other side just got their amber light, which means that they're going to stop. Are you going to start walking before your walk sign comes on? That, like, 3-second period between the other side going amber and you finally getting your signal. If you walk during that period, you're a piece of shit. I hate you. I don't actually hate you. Thank you for the support and watching my videos, but just wait 2 more seconds. I walk, I cycle, I drive. As a pedestrian, it's so nice to the drivers that when you obey the signs, if everybody just obeys the signs, you're gonna be, you know, the world's gonna be a better place, okay? Everybody knows the system is designed that if everybody follows the rules, nobody's gonna get hurt unless a terrible accident happens. Oh, but isn't following the signs how we ended up with the Nazis? No, I don't think that's... I mean, be careful about what signs you follow, what signs you don't, if you're gonna choose to be overly reductive like that. Follow the walk, don't walk sign. Because, you know, if I hit you with my car, maybe it's my fault, but it ruins both of our lives. Unless you live and you sue me, in which case, you know, you might be personally injured, but I don't know, maybe you'll come out clean on the other side with a fat paycheck. It's possible, I suppose. ICBC could... I mean, this has to take place in British Columbia, basically. Otherwise, maybe I'm, you know, driving without a license in Cambodia. Then who even knows what the fucking rules are there? Anyway, the point is, just follow the signs. When I walk, I follow the signs. When I cycle, I use my hand signals. When I bike, if you will, I use my hand signals. And I'm not even talking about the middle finger. I'm going to take the damage because I want to use Hermit to maybe get out of boss rush on this floor. It's when people think they're... This is like the most establishment argument of all time. You know, I'm a 28-year-old working in new media. You'd expect me to be like some kind of rebel. Instead, I'm like, the system is in place for a reason. If everybody followed the rules, the world would be a better place. Yo, march to the beat of your own drum. But at the same time, pick an instrument that's in the orchestra. Don't show up to band practice with a vuvuzela and go, oh, I want to pursue my dreams. Make your own band if that's the case. You can't show up to the existing orchestra with a theremin and be like, I want to be first chair. Then you make your own orchestra. In this analogy, that means, you know, you want to not follow the rules of the road, make your own road, then you can make your own rules. Well, actually, the taxpayers. But you know what, Mr. Strawman? Bring me a meme. Bring me the dankest that I've ever seen. Man, my neighbors are probably gonna try to have me committed, like, to a mental institution. The things that come out of my mouth on a regular basis, quite alarming. We need to do away with insane mothers that threaten to destroy their babbies. We need to take a little gander Newfoundland at wherever our knife room may be. Of course, we also wish greatly to get a an item room. Wait, we have not been to our item room. Okay, so there's our knife piece. This is one of the very few times, I mean, I'm not suggesting that the lost poster or the missing poster has done much for us, but we don't really want the left hand. We already have 4 out of the 5 guppy items in the game. So, I don't know, who are we trying to impress here? Sadly, I will take Infestation. I don't want to lower our damage, although with a good rate of fire, it could create a wonderful situation. That's a good example for why you always take cards that you find there. And I'm not suggesting that you should, like, bow down to this run because it has guppy. Like, it's obvious why this run is as powerful as it is, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But at the same time, recognize and appreciate that it's like a order of magnitude faster than, like, the vast majority of runs that we have done. Doesn't matter. I don't want to take it in case we teleport. In Antibirth. Like, it's exceptionally good. Oh my god! I guess you take Death's Touch, although Proptosis is also beautiful. This might be the wrong call, but it's one of those situations where I don't think there is a wrong call. Although, certainly if we can get back in there, I would do boss rush to get Proptosis. You know we're going to fight Mom right away here. Just attacking. I love the piercing shot, so... It's hard. I mean, Proptosis makes me wish that I hadn't taken Death's Touch. But if I'd taken Proptosis, I know I would have been like, man, I wish we'd gone with Death's Touch, so like all of our shots would be piercing right off the bat. Basically, you know, I was gonna say you're damned if you do, if you're damned if you don't, but really you're in demand if you do, and you're in demand if you do. Oh, no! They gave me Sagittarius on the room 2 rooms after boss rush. It's not... Like, Death's Touch still obviously has the damage associated with it that I'm not disappointed by. But now, certainly Proptosis is probably the right call now. Oh, well. It's not like this run is, you know, 1 mistake away from death. It's actually 3 mistakes away from death times multiple lives. But I think we've got a lot of room for error, actually. 46% deal with the devil chance. When I say we have a lot of room for error, I don't really mean that it's okay to take damage, but I think even if we go into that final boss fight with 1 HP, there's a decent, maybe like a 20% chance we could beat him. I'm just ballparking, obviously. I don't have the, you know, my slide rule in front of me. Point Dexter, but there's like maybe a 20% chance we could beat the Witness really, really quickly without having even a chance to take damage. Times that by 9 lives, and I think that gives you a pretty realistic figure of the odds of us not making it through. So we would have to lose 9 times in a row. It's like 4 over 5 to the power of 9. Anyone want to do that in their head? 0.8 to the power of 9. And those would be our odds of not succeeding. In my head, zombie, AA is of course what I mean when I say that. Does my math check out there? Let me think. We got a 20% chance of a 20% chance of a 20% chance of a 20% chance of a 20%. Yeah, we're getting into like, maybe even 20% is like optimistic at that point. Maybe there's like a, maybe there's a 10% chance we succeed. Otherwise, we're talking about like, right, there's an 80% chance of an 80% chance of an 80% chance of an 80% chance. Look, this is getting way too, like, it's not even smart. It's actually just, it's just bad commentary. Got Spirit Heart back there. Okay, so I know what the Sword of Damocles does. And I'll take it because I'm an idiot. So what this item does is it hangs over our head. And then every time we get hit, it gives us a percentage chance to be instantly killed by that hit. However, these chances go up the more times you get hit. So if you get hit once, your odds of dying are much... Like, your odds of dying are lower on your first hit than your 10th hit. So, what's the benefit for this? Well, ideally, it has no effect at all, because if you're a good Isaac player, you just never get hit again, right? That's what they always tell me in the comments, at least. This is the effect of it. You get double the items from every pedestal that can give you items. So, if we can ever get anything to pay out, you actually get twice as much. Now, are we going to get many opportunities to take advantage of that? Probably not, because we are, you know, on the last floor effectively here, but we might... okay, well that actually settles it. I was gonna say maybe we'll have 8 chests inside of our, you know, pre-boss room. Obviously that's not the case. Darn shame, but life goes on. If we can ever find like another judgment, I'd be all over it though. I mean, first off, HP's good. Rotten Baby's good. Is it worth sacrificing 2 HP for 1 HP in Rotten Baby? Would we have sacrificed 1 HP for Rotten Baby? Yes, but then it does come with the added potential consequence that, you know, starting from our first hit, any bit of damage we take could kill us, so slightly You know, I mean, we're paying for it one way or the other. We did take damage there as well. But I feel an immense sense of guilt that this run is so good, and as a result, I endeavor to cleanse myself of that guilt by making the run as hard on myself as possible as I can, and still hopefully winning here. So, I would say that this is so... Okay, be careful. It's definitely like the wrong floor for Damocles. The earlier you get it in a run... Well, the earlier you get it in a run, I suppose it's not just more valuable, but more dangerous as well. So, you can't just say that it's better earlier. We are done with this. You might be saying go to the curse room. If you die on the way out of the curse room, it's... If you die on the way out of the curse room, it's no big deal, but... Well, I don't know. Damocles could, I don't know if Damocles ends our run or just ends our life. Rainbow Baby. BBF. Sad Onion. Doesn't help. Spoonbender does. Alright, so are we gonna really try to do this without taking damage? I don't think that's the play. So actually, you are correct. What we should definitely do is go to our curse room. And if there is a single tinted rock available anywhere, we probably win, as long as it has spirit hearts. If there's spirit hearts in here, we probably win. Even on 2 HP, I think we probably win. But we should look. Alright. I guess we're going to try. Let's do this one last room here. Maybe look for secret room as well. Second secret room, maybe. Continue to look for the second secret room. This looks good. Told you. Right here. 100%. Bingo. Nailed it. Alright. B-I-N-G-O. What's the plan? Well, basically, I have no plan. Except that we should really, really, really try not to get hit. And there's the first bit of damage. Alright, this is hell. I've done this to myself. You know, at least we get to come back to this floor to try. I don't know what we're gonna do about that, but... Oh my god, the fucking Oculus Rift is creating an impossible array of shots. What are you supposed to do about that, dude? I know what you're thinking. NL, NL, NL. Why? Why would you ever do this to yourself? You don't understand. It's not that bad. Especially now that we have rocks. Our range is actually pretty poor. How does he shoot those that far? I don't know, the Oculus Rift is scaring the shit out of me, honestly, here. Well, this is where I get to put my money where my mouth is, right? 20%. 20%! What hit me? Okay. Damocles? No. We've lost Damocles. When did I get Beelzebub? I'm very confused. Okay, second secret room. That's important. One of those kills was from Damocles. I stand by that. The sword of Damocles. Oh, the sword of Damocles. The sword of Damocles. Damocles. That's, you know, stand by me is my intention, at least. Gotta try it. Explosive diarrhea. Oh, greed fight, please. Oh, I was really hoping somehow there was like a clerical error and we still had the effect of Damocles. Now we could play this guy and maybe get something, but come on. Well, because I am a dumb moron who went way, way too aggressive with deals with the devil, we have to beat the boss here without getting hit. Wow, you are an idiot. Okay, I deserve whatever I get here. By the way, it's obvious to me that we've made some pretty huge missteps here. Oh, I can just imagine. Oh, all the people. First off, living for today. Yeah. You may think I'm a memer, but I'm not the only one. Phase 1 complete. Destroy. Just gonna go ahead and tell you, it is not possible to dodge. That's so good. It's not possible, or at least conceivable. He's dead. He died. He died. When those shots are coming out with Oculus Rift tiers around, I can't get one over on them. Like, they're impossible to dodge. We're probably gonna die. As far as I'm concerned, we drew this run. We tied on this run. By what measure? Well, by the measure of I died, but he also died. How's that for a measure? If there was a boxing match in which that happened, what would they call it? Probably a tragedy, and secondly, a draw. Okay, we did not get hit there. Which is amazing to me. Please spit him into the bomb. Oh, the bomb lives. Holy fuck. No! Oh my god, okay. 20% chance. He said, ooh, was that a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a percent? I deserve this. You get what you deserve in this game sometimes. And at the same time, this is a loss that if I lose, which is looking likely and likelier by the second, yep, I don't feel bad. And the reason I don't feel bad is because if you would tell me, you know, you can do this run over again, I would have done the same thing. Would have done exactly the same. They would have taken every other item, would have shown off Damocles. Because in my head, there's a sick, twisted part of it that goes, maybe we would have won. For now, though, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.